In passage 3 from chapter 4, I'm interested in Utterson and the detective actually entering Hyde's apartment and what they find. And what they reveal can tell us more about the mystery and the feeling that Utterson has and the detective that they're on the trail, and that Hyde definitely is the murderer and he's the one they're looking for. What they don't realize is that Jekyll and Hyde are the same person. So he comes into the room, and what's interesting is that it's luxury and good taste and good pictures, which he thinks comes as a gift from Henry Jekyll as a connoisseur. So Hyde has taste. He's not just an animal. He's not just brutal, which I think really emphasizes the, I'm just going to pull this up a little bit so I can write and you can see a little bit more, which really emphasizes the duality and hypocrisy of the Victorian gentleman, that they can commit a murder but have these luxurious, excessive, beautiful tastes in wine and pictures. And then like detectives, we get the details. It's almost like a Sherlock Holmes mystery where we discover the room's been ransacked, all the pockets are inside out, the drawers are open, and a lot of the papers have been burned to hide evidence. Now, what's unclear here is this Hyde doing this, or is this Jekyll? And what they can discover, what remains as clues, are the end of a checkbook. So before electronic transfers, the way you would give large amounts of money was through checks, and we see that in chapter 1, that Hyde has a check from Jekyll, from Coutts, a private bank, and they find the other stick, the murder weapon, and so they know, they're pretty certain that Hyde is the murderer. And then they triangulate that evidence to figure out that at the bank, there's several thousands of pounds are in his name, meaning that Jekyll has put a small fortune in Hyde's name already for fear that he might get stuck as a Hyde and require that money. All these clues are pointing to Hyde as the murderer, and that's really exciting for Utterson and the detective. But what it doesn't reveal is the hidden mystery in the book, which is Jekyll equals Hyde. And in that way, Stevenson is really playing with your expectations structurally in the whole novel, that he wants the reader to think that Utterson is on the trail and that he's figured out what's going on, but he doesn't really even know the whole story by half of it. And this hidden story reflects the theme of the repressed desires of the hidden part of the Victorian gentleman, the hidden part of English life that people concealed.